The smartest men aren't afraid of love. Instead, they delay it, control it, but most of all, they never let it outrank purpose, which is what we teach you guys in this community. Purpose over peace lead. Okay, so she's had some fun. That's perfectly fine. But if she wants a ring, she gonna have to get it from someone else, because it damn sure ain't gonna be you. You see, men climb the mountain brick by brick, while women start at the summit, but they feel that gravity every passing year. And what rises without effort falls without mercy. So she checks. She checks silently, she checks obsessively, like an auditor of regret. Your increase in value isn't revenge, it's evidence. And evidence terrifies. She was able to lie to me and get away with it because I was so stupid. But that story I just told you guys about myself just goes to show that the dumbest version of a man is a man who is in love. And this isn't because love is evil. It's because emotion hijacks logic. And men are at their weakest point when they abandon reason. Observe the man in love carefully, gentlemen, because this is when he ignores red flags, makes excuses, lowers his standards, overinvests, and betrays his own future. A man in love stops calculating risk and starts hoping. And as we all know, hope is not a strategy. This guy confuses feelings for facts, attention for loyalty, sex for commitment, and worst of all, words for action. Rookie mistakes, guys, because this is also the time when he starts sacrificing his time, his money, his mission, and his self-respect. He sacrifices all of this for someone who hasn't even earned his attention. Love doesn't make a man strong, guys. Discipline does. And without discipline, love turns a man into a servant who calls his chains romance or true love. Women don't respect emotional collapse, gentlemen. They sense imbalance instantly, and imbalance kills attraction. The smartest men aren't afraid of love. Instead, they delay it, control it, but most of all, they never let it outrank purpose, which is what we teach you guys in this community. Purpose over peace lead. Fall in love after you build leverage. Fall in love before then, and love will cost you everything. Emotion is expensive, gentlemen, and only rich men can afford it. So if you're not a millionaire, it is very important that you learn how to deal with women in such a way that doesn't cost you everything. You can do this at datingwisdom.net. Link in description and bio. Past doesn't matter when we all know it does, but here's the thing, guys. You can accept a woman's past, just don't commit to it. Acceptance isn't commitment, and tolerance is not investment. Men confuse mercy with marriage and pay lifetime interest. Her past isn't really her problem until you sign your future to it. Okay, so she's had some fun. That's perfectly fine. But if she wants a ring, she gonna have to get it from someone else, because it damn sure ain't gonna be you. Marriage isn't about romance, gentlemen. It's about risk management. And history is the only data that matters. What she normalized before you will absolutely resurface after you. Patterns don't disappear, guys. They hibernate. And men who say the past doesn't matter usually say it after they've ignored a story that their girl told them about this one crazy night at the Lambda Chi Alpha fraternity house. Experience is expensive, but wisdom is much cheaper. You're not insecure for having standards. You're irresponsible without them. So guys, date who you want and sleep with who you want, but commit like your bloodline depends on it, because it does. You don't punish her for her past, fellas. You simply do not build your future on it. So if you want to learn what kinds of women to avoid, get your hands on my ebook, 16 Ways to Immediately Disqualify Her for a Long-Term Relationship, on datingwisdom.net. Link in description and bio. Time is a weapon, guys, and men and women are not affected the same way by it. Give a man 10 years and don't let him self-destruct, and he rises by default. Give a woman 10 years and let her rely on attention, and she declines by default. Men are born with absolutely nothing except potential. He's invisible, he's replaceable, he's ignored. He is worth nothing before effort. Women, on the other hand, are born with value up front. She gets attention, she gets options, she gets validation, and she gets this all before effort. What's given is rarely protected, but what is earned is fiercely defended. Men build value through skills, money, status, and network. All of these compound with time. Women lose value through time, stress, poor choices, and emotional damage. And all of these compound with time. And this is exactly why men peak later while women feel pressure earlier. And biology does not negotiate, gentlemen. You see, men climb the mountain brick by brick while women start at the summit, but they feel that gravity every passing year. And what rises without effort falls without mercy. And trust me when I tell you, ladies, time collects interest on reality. Time is cruel to women who waste time sleeping around, while time is fair to men who use that time to work, stack money, and build their bodies into machines. You can either build or be forgotten, guys, and that choice is yours alone. And if you want to learn how to build yourself into a man that commands respect with women, head on over to datingwisdom.net. Link in description and or bio. That was funny as hell. But guys, nobody watches you harder than the woman who left you for someone else. She doesn't cheer for your downfall. She stalks for confirmation. Every win you post is a quiet threat to the story she told her friends and families about why the two of you just grew apart. Because if you do fall apart, she was right. But if you don't, Well, she was wrong. So she checks. She checks silently. She checks obsessively, like an auditor of regret. Your increase in value isn't revenge. It's evidence. And evidence terrifies liars. She left for comfort while you stayed for growth. And those paths never end the same. So the best flex isn't attention. It's momentum she can't interrupt. No captions, no subtweets, no hashtags. Just steady progress loud enough to echo through all of her social media feeds. So give her a good show. Not to win her back, but to prove you never needed her approval to become dangerous. And that is when she will realize that she not only fucked up, but that she's fallen right back in love with you. Unfortunately for her, you don't give a damn. Being a stone cold assassin like this doesn't happen overnight, guys, and it doesn't happen on its own. It happens with experience, guidance, and wisdom. My personal experience will give you guidance, and you can get this guidance at datingwisdom.net. Link in description or bio.